Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Virgo and it's for the month of May, a little bit over 2026. My dear Virgo, this is about all your money, everything about your money, your finances, your work, your career, all the important factors you need to know in regard to your finances. For the month of May and a little bit over 2026. I hope you'll enjoy this reading. Welcome, every Virgo. Thank you all for being here. Let us begin with the first and the most important message for all of you. Let's see what the heavens... Oh, that was very quick. And there it is. We have the goddess of healing. Very interesting. A lot of healing is going on, it looks like. Healing feminine energy, healing your feminine energy, your emotions, your stability, healing a lot of factors of your life, healing the positions of your life, the foundation, the core foundation of everything that needs healing. Is going to be all over the place. Even the number itself, it's healing. And it's going to be bringing you a lot of success. This healing that's going to take, the process has begun. It's going to bring you a lot of success and add to your success. Let's take on one more message for all Virgo. And it says, oh my God, healing. So for those of you who are concerned about your health, or wanting to do some sort of an operation and you're afraid and there's fear, there is no need to fear. There's going to be healing all over the place. Look at this. This is all about healing. Okay, so we've got healing and we've got healing here. So healing, wow, this is magnificent. The greatest healing is on its way to you, my dear Virgo. You are going to heal completely and utterly in every way. That is truly magnificent. For every Virgo, healing is vital and it's going to take place and you are going to be exceptionally happy. So if you're concerned about your health, remember healing is coming. If it's not the health, if it's healing from something that might have happened to you, some injustice, something to do with your work, with your business, healing is on its way. And that's all very important to know. Now I'm going to take on one more message, and this message is about something that you're worried about, you've been thinking about, asking all kinds of questions. Let's see what's one important answer for every Virgo. And it says, there is something better. Something better is coming along. There is something much better. Something better is coming along. So that's a great answer. Now, let's move on to the next level. And the next level is, we're going to get some tea leaves and see what else you need to know, my dear Virgo. Oh, and there they are. Wow. Oh my God, the staff. And the staff is about healing too. Wow. You must be in some sort of pain somehow. And there's healing. Healing. The staff, it's not written here, but the staff is about healing. Healing situations. It says here, you will be taken care of in difficult times. Again, if there's any concern, you will be taken care of in difficult times. Healing is on its way in every way. Now, the parrot could be connected to someone of, what's it called? The rooster, Chinese ear of the rooster, Chinese ear of the rat. They're both here, rat and rooster. Someone will be... Okay, well, the parrot is someone that is sometimes the expression can be painful. Sometimes it's about revelations of secrets. Sometimes it's about gossip. Someone will gossip about all your secrets, according to the tea leaf. Okay. And then we've got the rat. Now, the rat, Chinese ear of the rat, if it's yourself, I see the rat as a very intellectual person. Usually they're very good, they're very strong, family oriented, describing the rat. And also the rat is about success. The rat people are very successful. So if you are a Virgo rat, success is on its way to you, but you have to be careful that there could be someone working against you behind your back, or not doing the right thing by you, maybe behind your back. So there is a little bit of concern, according to the tea leaf. According to me, I know the rat does have not gossip, but they are very much into finding the truth, searching for the truth. So the tea leaf says that. So you could be also, if you are a rooster, chicken born the Chinese year of the rooster or the chicken, I feel like there is going to be, again, there is some sort of gossip going on. Some sort of gossip is going on. And I feel like it could be coming from the family of a rooster or family of the rat. But there is gossip, whether I like it or not. 2 cards saying the word gossip. There is something being talked behind your back. And I feel like maybe people are jealous of you. It comes from jealousy. When you do well, people can be very jealous. Let's take on 2 messages from another deck. You are ending a chapter that's been very difficult. A difficult chapter comes to an end. And you're moving forward, my dear Scorpio. Not Scorpio, what am I saying? Sorry. Oh my God. My dear Virgo. I don't know why I came up with Scorpio. There must be a reason. But there could be a chapter ending with someone that's Scorpio in your life, or they might have Scorpio. But Scorpio has nothing to do with this card. This card is about, the world is about an end of a chapter that is absolutely coming to an absolute end. Now, I forgot to say that I'll cut and take 2, so I'll just cut one more time. And there's a large sum of money coming after this ending. This situation ends and you're going to get a lot of money. Oh my God, inheritance. This money could be inheritance, could be the passing of someone, that someone could be born in the Chinese year of the rooster or Chinese year of the rat. They could be passing on. And there's a lot of money, ground-changing money, money that will uplift you to high levels of happiness. And it is part of your childhood, part of your past, and you're saying goodbye to the past. Wow, saying goodbye to the past. But this is a chapter of your life that's coming to an end, my dear Virgo. Now, moving on to the next level, which is 2 messages. Oh yeah, no, too many. I'm just going to move on to two messages from this deck for all Virgo the truth. Okay, 1 has come up, soulmate connection. A spiritual union is imminent and destined. And the next one says it comes at a perfect timing when you're feeling sad, not very happy. A spiritual union is going to heal you at the time that you're feeling disconnected, bored, emotionally unhappy. A spiritual union is going to be healing, it's going to be giving. It's a soulmate or a twin flame coming in your life where you will be very supported, maybe to the point where you're leaving a chapter, starting a new chapter. You might be starting your own business, doing your own thing, but what's coming is spectacular. So that is great. Okay, and it comes at a time where you're not feeling that happy. Moving on to the next level, I'm going to take 2 messages from another deck. The truth for all Virgo. Somebody might be helping you to get a new job. Well, one thing is great. The bear is about a CEO position, a managerial position, moving high up. It is being the boss, taking the lead. Yes, and a lot of benefits and a lot of wealth. Benefits and wealth coming to you, and rich wealth. And of course, like I said before, there is like being a coach, being a boss, being a CEO, team leader. This is going to bring you a lot of healing, and it's connected to the Chinese year of the rooster again, the rooster. And it's connected to also people that are Scorpio. Wow. There's the Scorpio part, or Libra. It is also connected to the Chinese year of the snake, and it's to do with healing again, because the 6 is the snake, and it's about healing. And changes that are going to bring on healing. Wow. Quick success coming to you. Something is developing. It has been developing over time. Maybe you've put a lot of effort into something, and now finally going to see the good stuff. You'll see alchemy. You'll see transformations that are going to be profound. You'll see something that did well, aged well. We got number 11 here, very strong. And number 11 is connected to November. It's connected to the Chinese year of the dog. It's connected to 11 weeks from now. And it's also got 12, which is connected to the Chinese year of the pig. It's connected to also December and 12 weeks from now. Quick success on its way to you, big time. Okay, I'll put this one here. And finally, it shows that you might be at the crossroads where you have to make a decision. There is a journey. It's going to be a successful one. You don't have to worry. But there are multiple choices. There is travel, and there are decisions to be made when you're making this travel. There are opportunities and you want to be independent. So you might be doing your own thing and that might be affecting someone. That's why they're gossiping about you in that process. That could be. And also quick success. And the letter Q for quails is there. 22 is connected to the Chinese year of the ox, buffalo, the rabbit. And it's about within 4 months. This time it became 4 months. Okay. Or it could be 4 weeks. Sorry, 4 weeks to 4 months. Why I say 4 weeks? I feel like something big's happening in June. I just feel like this is happening in June. It's all June because we've got 6 all over the place. So we've got 6, 6, 6. June. I'm going to say June. You'll be making major decisions. Now, the next one, 2 messages from another deck. The truth for all Virgo. Oh, no, too many. I need 2. We got 1. The truth for Virgo, and there's the other one. Beautiful. So with the chess, it looks like to me a lot of strategies need to be implemented. There may be indecision that's causing you some havoc. More strategies. Why for your spending? Why spending for the long term? Looking at the long term. Some of you are going to be thinking things really through and putting strategies and implementing them. There are careers to do with leadership, being a manager, military for some of you, and so forth. Now, the frame is all about steady work. It's about organizing your accomplishments. Some of you might be thinking of doing your own thing, a side hustle or a business. That is possible. But self-employment is 100%. Some of you are thinking of working from home. Some of you might be considering careers in art or design or even home-oriented business. But you are putting your credentials on your accomplishments all together. Okay. So they said something better is coming. Now let's move on to the next level, which is clarifying. I'm going to clarify the 4 and see why is it that you're not happy and emotionally. Oh my God, I was just looking at it and there it is, the 4 of Cups, this one here. Okay, let's do it. 2 cards, 2 messages in reference to the 4 of Cups, this unhappiness. Emotionally, you're not happy. It might be about a relationship that you're tied into, you're restricted, or a contract that you're not happy in agreement, that you're fed up. There's nothing more you can do. There's nothing more in your hands. You're stuck. You don't want to be there anymore. You've done everything. You feel restricted, but it's going to be over. 8 weeks, and it's coming to an absolute end. It could be in connection to someone who has got Taurus in them. This is the card of Taurus. There's going to be changes and upgrade in your life because a soulmate is coming. Let's have a look at the spiritual union. Let's see what this is all about. Wow, could be connected to Aries, fire energy. You need fire to thrive, so this could be part of your soulmate, or it could be part of your soulmate. So if you have water, my dear Virgo, earth, because you're earth, you need fire, number 1, to regenerate you, and you need water. You're combined in one person. Could be a soulmate. And you've got a spiritual union, so it could be either a soulmate or a twin flame coming in your life. If this person is affecting your work, there could be something to do with leadership. You're taking on a leadership position, and through that you're meeting this person. You are being put in an authority position where you are leading a situation. There is leadership situations here. A lot of money is coming to you, which we already said that and talked about. Money is coming, but you've got to pay attention to this money so that nothing goes wrong and you don't sign something small print that puts you in trouble or miscalculate. Calculation is very important. Again, we've got the Hierophant again, and the Hierophant is connected to Taurus, I will say, change and commitment. So that's very important to know in reference to this money and in reference to this soulmate connection. So let's have a look at the chapter that's ending. Now, the chapter could be ending with someone that's Taurus and earth energy, or could be starting with someone that's Taurus. We'll see. Look at that, the world. Look at the synchronicity. That's the world card. We're talking about the world. We're asking about the world, and we got the world. And it says a lot of money is coming, a high level of sum of money coming, giving you great victory, giving you high status. Money, a lot of money is coming. And there's the Taurus again. This is incredible. A lot of change, extraordinary commitments and transformations, but Taurus here very strong. Okay, so money that you're able to do a lot of work with, that you will accomplish a lot with, strategies that need to be implemented when dealing with money. And if you are going to be helping others, supporting family or supporting others, make sure that everything is intact, all documents, papers, anything to do with documentations and contracts. Make sure they're all perfectly signed and there are no discrepancies, there are no errors, there are no issues. Make sure that you focus and look and analyze everything, especially because you had the Eight of Pentacles there. So you are going to be very generous. You are going to be very capable. You are going to be helping a lot of people around you with this money. And this money is going to take you to high levels of success, absolute wealth and success coming to you on a grand scale. So yes, my dear Virgo, that's that. Now, the next thing we are going to do is move on to the next level, which is the money itself. Let's have a look at the Four of Pentacles. This ground-changing money, where is it coming from? What is it going to do for old Virgo? Well, it could be connected to someone of earth energy. Like it could be someone that is passing, because this can be inheritance and the person is Virgo like you, or Taurus, or Capricorn. There's an earth energy involved in this money. And there is one of your oldest wishes being granted. So this wish, once it's granted, is going to give you everything. Maybe you wished for a lot of money. It could be coming from an inheritance, or it could be coming as a gift. It could be also a windfall. Play the lotto or the lottery, and it could be, and you're celebrating something wonderful. Look at this. If I had taken one more, which I will, why not? And then, because this is the end, I don't need them anymore. There could be a windfall, and this could be part of something wonderful that you've always wanted. Something that you have wished for. The beginning of prosperity, celebrating something magical, and the oldest wish being granted. The greatest, oldest wish being granted. So that is also a possibility. You are going to be celebrating something magical, something incredible coming your way. Magic. Amazing. Right. Now that we've established that, we're going to move on to the next level, which is... The next level is 2 messages from another deck to see what else you need to know, my dear Virgo. 2 important messages for all Virgo. We've got, you are going to be in joy and delight, absolutely delighted as you open your heart to what's coming. Let's have a look. It says joy and delight, open your heart to joy. You are going to be very joyful, very happy, exceptionally happy with everything that we see here. It goes without saying. Now, it says here, support is all around you when you are traveling, especially those of you who are traveling, whatever you're doing, but traveling, support is going to be all around you. You are supported in every way. So that's very important. It seems like many of you are in the process of traveling, healing, going through some sort of a maybe healing process. So, oh, what am I doing? Not this. Yes, so you are supported in every way. It's very important to know that. Now, I'm going to take 3 messages with 3 clues and 3 time frames from May onwards for every Virgo. The truth. What are 3 important things that you need to know and their time frame? Starting with the first one. I hope we don't get healing. We've got something happening very naturally. Naturally, something's going to take place. It's going to unburden you. You are going to be burden-free. Liberated, freedom, success, and it's happening between 11 weeks. I'll just say for 11 weeks. Within 11 weeks, something naturally is going to transform and change and give you a lot of freedom and a lot of success. The next one for all Virgo. Actually, it could happen around November also. November is big here. The next one says physical activity, and this is about 13 weeks, happening within 13 weeks, where there'll be a lot within 13 weeks from May onwards. There's going to be a lot of physical activity, a lot of action happening in your life. It's going to bring you peace and liberation again. Chinese year of the horse all over the place, Chinese year of the snake and the rabbit. Moving on to the next one, and the next one is about a new beginning. You are destined for a new beginning, just like we said, a chapter ends and a great new beginning is about to begin, and it's happening within a month from May onwards. So probably end of June, early July, you are going to have this new beginning. You'll start understanding what this new beginning is all about, okay, or dealing with it. Now, finale, we're going to take 1 Chinese cookie and see what it has for you, and there it is. It says, glasses on. Is it wishes? Wisdom. Wisdom. It says to focus on the past is to lose the future. You've got to be careful and let go of the past. That's why they're saying let go of the past, because you'll lose the present and the future. Let go of the past, forget the past. To focus on the past is to lose the future. Listen to advice from an older person, which will allow you to move on. Someone is going to advise you to let go, to be able to move on. Yeah. You might be there. I feel like some of you could be losing someone. There is the loss of someone, and that's why emotionally you are overwhelmed. And this can be inheritance, so it could be that also. But ultimately, you need to know that you are going to have joy and delight in your life, despite of whatever is happening. Ultimately, there's a lot of joy, a lot of delight coming your way, and things are going to get better after the past goes. So remember that too. I hope you enjoyed the reading. My dear Virgo, I wish you abundance of blessings. Do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. And I wish you the best of the best in everything you do. Namaste.